Hey there everyone, and I'm glad you're here. This is Cloud Chief. In today's video, I'm doing a continuation off of my Adoulin key item video, and I'm showing you how to get the remaining 2 key items in the Adoulin expansion. In this video, I will be showing you how you can get the key items so that way you can break the ice blocks in Khmer Drift, and that you can break the walls in Outer Rakazner. To start, you will need 3 rabbit hides, and you can either get these by killing rabbits out in just whatever random zones, but to note, for whatever reason, the rabbits out in the drifts seem to have an extremely low drop rate, so you would be better off either picking these up from the guild, the auction house, or just farming rabbits out somewhere else. You also need a reives tusk. You can get this off the auction house, or you can go ahead and kill the warthogs out in the drifts, and they drop it as a common drop also. So to start out, we need to go to Eorzea Wells, and I'm going to suggest going to the second staging point. However, if you don't have that, if you followed my other video, you can just go ahead and warp to Skirmish and go from there. Once you are there, just follow this path. It can be a little confusing in this zone, just how it's structured, but try and follow this the best you can all the way up, and that should zone you into one of the gates. After you zone to the gate, just follow this path up and you'll be in the drifts. Just make sure that you don't fall off, because you are actually on an elevated platform and it is possible to fall off, and if you do, you will need to start over at Eorzea Wells to make it back to this point. Once you're at the drifts, just go ahead and run forward and you will see the frontier station. Off to the side you will find this NPC, and this is the NPC that will give you the key items for breaking ice blocks. When you talk to this NPC, you will have to go through a menu selection a few times. You'll need to select option 1 4 times, then option 2 once, then option 1 again. And then after that, you can trade him the 4 items, the 3 hides and the tusk, and then he will give you the key item to start breaking ice blocks. Now that you can break ice blocks, you can go ahead and follow this path and make your way to Rakazner. The markings on the map, the little black lines, show where there are ice blocks to be broken. Once you make it to Rakazner, make sure you head to the northwest side of the room that you start in. You can then click the device there, which allows you to warp here for Skirmish, but you can also just use it to warp here for other means. Next, you want to follow this arrow down to this room that's right around the corner, and you want to start killing shunned mobs. Once you're in this room, just start pulling shunned mobs until you get 2 astral cloths. The astral cloths are a pretty common drop, so it shouldn't take you that long to farm the 2 drops. Once you've gotten 2 drops off of the shunned mobs, just head back to the very start of the zone, and there's an NPC there, and you trade the 2 cloths to that NPC. And that's it for getting the Adoulin key items to break all the different blocks. With this very last quest, you can now break the walls that are in Outer Rakazner, and you should have access to every single area in an Adoulin zone now with these last key items. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it, and may you have success in all you do.